Be a high of 66 and mostly cloudy. So all in all, a pretty great day. We do cool off slightly, but then hang on just a little bit because apparently we've got this heat wave coming. You said that starting next week.
Yeah, and, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is going to be close to 80.
Yeah, the future forecast is calling for some pretty decent days.
We're going to go right into summer, I guess. Spring should last longer than an airport security line, you know?
Yeah. Well, as of right now, it looks like the airport security line is actually longer than spring.
Spring should be longer than that line.
It is absolutely insane at some of these airports. In fact, they had some news coverage of John Glenn yesterday, and they were wrapped around that entire concourse.
I saw people fighting about that in the comments because they were like, I was there. I got through security in 10 minutes. So I'm like, it must be a concourse issue. Like maybe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Okay, yeah. Well, welcome to your Tuesday. What's it? Wednesday.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I'm happy to be here this morning because I am about 99% positive that I went into a low-grade coma last night for some reason.
What happened?
I don't know.
New gummy?
No. In fact, we're out of gummies.
Oh, maybe that was the problem.
Maybe. But I could not wake up this morning. I hit the snooze button more than I've ever hit the snooze button before. Usually I'm maybe a one-timer on the snooze button.
Bet at normal time?
Yeah, bet at normal time. It was crazy.
It happens.
So, whatever. Anyways, how are you, Kelly?
Great. Can't complain. did you see it's the Reacher guy? They're not going to charge him.
Oh yeah, he got saved. I want to get a I want to get a body cam.
Yes,
I want to get a permanent body cam.
He had his own body cam.
Yep.
I feel like we should all have them, especially in our vehicles.
Oh,
you
should
have a dash cam.
Well, have you seen these people that will pull in front of you and stop and then back into you and claim you hit them?
I saw one yesterday where a guy was sitting at a red light and it was kind of dusk/dark. And two guys were going across the street. One of them was pushing, like walking his bicycle. And they look at the car, and the one guy just goes, and lays across the roof. Yeah. And I was like, what? What are you doing?
No, I want the ability to turn mine off if I need to, take care of some business.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. But it's there if you need it.
It's there if you need it.
Wait, you're going to go, if you need to go reacher on somebody?
If I need to go reacher on somebody, I need to be able to flip that thing off.
Well, I love that the neighbor, made a video, and he came out and goes, I pushed him, blah, and then he beat the crap out of me.
Well, the cool
At least you admitted it.
Because I was thinking that the Richson guy was the jerk in the story, but it sounds like they were both like hot-tempered, hot-headed, but when asked if he wanted to press charges, Richson said no.
Yeah,
so I thought that was cool. That was cool. Just leave it as you
Which
kick the guy's butt.
You handled it like men.
Exactly.
There was an issue. Someone lost. Don't do it again. Move on with your life.
Next time, just call the police if you have that big of a problem.
But Vic, you were right. We saw the video when the incident had already begun. Yeah. It had already kicked off.
Right.
Did you guys see his body cam video?
I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't see it.
He definitely. It was that guy.
It was that guy's
fault.
Twice.
Shoved it right. Yeah. He admitted to shoving him twice. Yeah.
He wouldn't have had the problem if he hadn't done it the second time because they still kept talking after the first show.
And again, I'm not saying that, I want someone to walk all over me or, I'm concerned for the safety of my street or whatever. But if a guy like Alan Richardson is there, I'm not pushing that guy.
No,
that's not big. A guy that I'm going to push.
No.
And
you got to know your limits.
He was coming down the street on the motorcycle. Dude came right out in the middle of the street and got out with his hands up, stop, right in front of him. It's like, dude.
Yeah. Anyways, make better choices, sir. That's all I can tell you. Vic, how are you on a Wednesday? Why can't I remember that's Wednesday?
You're still in bed, aren't you?
Yeah, I very much so.
I'm good. I'm blown away by our Columbus Blue Jackets. This team fired their coach a while back, and they have done nothing but win, win, win. They are now in a locked into. Well, I can't say locked. There's still a dozen games left, but they're going to make the playoffs. This is crazy. They had the worst record in the NBA. I mean, it was really ugly.
Sometimes
they fire the coach and boom, they're just go crazy.
Sometimes you got to start from the top.
Yeah. And then Sunday, our Columbus Aviators UFL football team begin their season.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
You know, living in Detroit, we had one of these teams.
That's our team now.
Yeah, and it was fun to watch. It's a different style of football, but man, if you miss any kind of pigskin in your life,
yeah, I do.
They'll bring it for sure.
Yeah, it's on the road. I think it's 2 weeks from that their home game. We'll be playing at historic Crew Stadium where Sonic Temple is. So,
well, we've got a lot to do on a Wednesday, including more tickets for Monster Jam coming up in less than an hour. I want to know what you want in your adult Easter basket, and we have a great Blitz therapy coming up at about 8:40 this morning. Right now, let's go with Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick.
All right, $25 up for grabs to waterbeds and stuff. If you're the first one to text in the correct answer, I'm so excited. We have another Yellowstone spinoff. Marshall's is on right now. It's halfway through its initial season, which is KC, the brother. Well, my girl Beth is coming back.
Your favorite.
Oh, man, Beth, yeah. I can't even believe it. So we're going to get a new one in May. Tell us what the name of the new spinoff from Yellowstone is. Be the first one to text that in at 800-821-9970 and score the gift card.
All right, what's the answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick?
The question was, there's a new Yellowstone spinoff with Beth and Rip. Beth Dutton, you know, the toughest woman on television.
One of my least favorite TV characters of all time.
You couldn't stand her.
I can't stand her.
Toughest woman on television.
She will see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, she'll beat your ass, too. So what's the name of the new spinoff? It starts in May. We've got, Marshall's is playing right now. They're halfway through the season, but this one starts in May, and it will be called Dutton Ranch. But it will not be the Dutton Ranch in Montana.
Yeah, why are they going to Texas? It makes no sense.
It says that, where'd it go here? Beth and Rip fight to build a future together far from the ghosts of Yellowstone. And they collide with brutal new realities and a ruthless rival ranch in South Texas.
Murder people in other areas. Great.
Yeah, evidently. Or defend their own. This will be set in South Texas. Finn Little, who played Carter in the original show, will be in this. And then they've added Ed Harris and Annette Bening are both going to be in this.
Okay.
Oh, I love Ed Harris.
Yeah.
I love Annette Bening.
I love Ed Harris, too.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they're both going to be in it. This is probably going to be a good one, man. Starts May 15th on Paramount.
Okay. See, Rip I had no problem with because, he was a stand-up guy who defended his own and worked hard and all that kind of stuff. She was the one that's like, I have money, I can do whatever I want. I can't stand those people.
Well, there was constantly people fighting to try to steal their land from them, and it pissed her off, and it made her very angry woman.
Instigated a whole bunch of stuff, too.
You don't F with her, man. I'm telling you. I have a Funko Pop of Beth. I mean, I'm a big fan of Beth Dutton.
Is it kind of like a Negan spinoff? Nobody wants to watch it? Or, who wants to watch Negan and The Walking Dead? Nobody.
Oh, yeah, no. He and Maggie do the Dead City.
Yeah. Well,
wait, but I stopped watching after he killed Glenn. Did he get good? Did he become a good person after that?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay.
I know the names. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've never watched it.
All the people that he tormented from the main group, he ended up saving lives and everything else.
Poor Glenn, though.
No, not Glenn.
Here's my other problem I have with it. Come up with a new idea. We don't need a third Yellowstone Ranch.
Yes, we do.
don't need a seventh CSI or one Law and Order.
Yes, and more Game of Thrones, please.
Get a new idea, please. Anyways, we are creeping up quickly on Sonic Temple. It's going to be here. I'm sorry, did you mention who won? Congratulations.
Dan Hicks from Marion got the $25 to Waterbeds.
Closer and closer to Sonic Temple. It's 7-8 weeks away now. It's coming up real quick. And I saw an article, and it made me think of something. Thick and I were talking before the show started. You were still taking care of your news there, Kelly. But remember last year we were talking about mosh pits, and because I had never been in one, Kelly had never been in one. I was like, oh, we got to step inside the mosh pit. And Kelly, you had an idea last year instead of a mosh pit. Do you remember?
What, Yeah, the dumb hug pit idea.
Yes,
I hate that idea now.
Oh, you
Why?
hate that idea.
I'm not behind it anymore.
What happened?
Oh.
Well, I like the idea of the bracelet trades, the friendship bracelet trades.
Right, when you make your own.
I'm more on that idea now. The hug thing, it just didn't work. It was too. The one day, I don't know if that was the day that it was so sweaty and hot out. It's like nobody wants to be up on each other.
If it's a hot day and seeing some of the outfits that people wear at Sonic Temple, yeah, the second you go in for a hug, you're just going to hear...
spikes and studs, and I don't want to rip somebody's, nose piercings out, and, I'm going in for a violent hug.
Oh, see, I was talking like the sweat, skin to skin.
Yeah, yuck.
Because that'd be like trying to squeeze a Vaseline-up watermelon. And they just squeeze out of you.
I welcome you to the mosh pit.
Yeah.
We could do a fist bump pit.
All right. Well, I was trying to back your idea because a new study says humans need 4 hugs a day.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was trying to now back your idea for 2026 Sonic Temple, where we could start the hug pit, and everyone gets in there because it turns out a hug does a lot more than just make you feel loved. It actually helps lower your cortisol and the body's main stress hormone, and can calm your heart rate, reduce your blood pressure, and after you've been jumping around and moshing and doing all that kind of stuff, maybe you need to bring it down a minute.
What does a friendship bracelet do for you?
Yeah,
Does it say?
Yeah, it says...
Get you a date with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I've gotten so many bracelets at Sonic Temple over the years. I just love it, and I want to make my own this year. Somebody give me some hot tips on that. Okay, and I'll hug you. So we'll get our 4 hugs in at Sonic Temple, and maybe some bracelets.
I bet if you had some sort of free Sunday, like the first week of May or something, or the end of April, Nora would more than happily sit down with you two and just start putting your little beads on your strings.
Well, I got to get that's what I mean. I don't know what I need supply-wise.
Well, you just need the string and then whatever decorative...
The letters.
beads
I
and
get
letters.
the idea of what they look like. Where do you get them is what I'm asking.
I'm some Michaels or Jay's.
Okay.
What's it called? Jay's.
Michaels, I know.
What's the other one?
Michaels, Hobby Lobby?
Isn't there a J one? Joanne Fabrics. That's what I was thinking.
They closed down.
Oh yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
That's right, they're gone. So, anyways, I'm just putting it out there that if you want to start a hug pit and trade friendship, you need 4 hugs a day. So, bring it in, people.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Well, I think, especially for people like us, music is such a big part of our life. And if that's you and you really, connect with music, then you may... Have you ever, attached a song to something and it just becomes the soundtrack of that particular thing?
Yes.
And can you name what's a song that you connect with for one, a particular moment or a particular thing?
I connect Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. No remakes. The Simon and Garfunkel version to my dad. It is my dad. It is completely connected to him. I cannot hear that song without an emotional response about my father.
Okay.
Because it was something he loved. He loved that album. We played it nonstop in our house.
That makes perfect sense.
So it's connected with him.
Think I have a different question for you.
Oh.
Let's say you're out trimming or working the soil for your crop this year. What would be that one song you would think that you would attach to that if you were to make your trimming soundtrack or something?
I usually just have Zeppelin playing.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make perfect sense.
I do connect Zeppelin to my mom.
Okay.
Because when I grew up, back when we all had vinyl.
Yeah.
It was, you had your stereo in the corner, and then you had your vinyl rows against the wall.
Yep.
Leaning against the wall. In the first row, the first album was always the Led Zeppelin House is the Holy cover with the little girls on the balcony.
All right.
Saw it every day growing up. I remember it. And
that makes perfect sense.
I connect that Zeppelin to my mom.
Well, I bring it up because there's a 43-year-old man in Pennsylvania by the name of Martin Hay, and apparently, firefighters were called to his house to put out a fire, where there were people inside of this house. Now, he was able to, they were able to get out of the house. One was treated for minor smoke inhalation, and then they'll be fine. Police say Martin started the fire because he said he was having a bad day and tried to put a chair inside the fireplace. They asked why he thought that'd be a good idea, and he said because it was dirty. I guess that's one way to get rid of a dirty chair, is to throw it in the fireplace. However, apparently, when he was there throwing the chair inside of the fireplace, he also had something else on his mind, and that was to burn down the house. And so he decided it needed a soundtrack. So according to the three witnesses, he was dancing and singing around Talking Heads, burning down the house.
Okay.
I mean, if you're going to attach a song to the action you're doing, I guess that would be the right way to do it.
Very appropriate,
yes.
I would say.
Martin is facing multiple arson charges and is currently being held on $1 million bail. Now, I don't know if I would put this man out on bail. I think if you intentionally set fire to something, you kind of got to get held on to.
Yeah, at least in a psychiatric facility.
Right.
Like, we got to get you stabilized here. There's something wrong.
Yeah. I need a little more explanation for you setting fire to your house because the chair is dirty.
Yeah, I feel like this guy is hearing from his dog, right. Like hearing some communications
right.
and things.
Yes, absolutely. Story number 2 takes us to Madison County here in Ohio. Do you know where that is? I'm unfamiliar with Madison County.
London? Is that
London area?
London
Okay. Well, thankfully the situation has been taken care of, but they had themselves an ostrich. There was an ostrich that was just on the loose, running around. Thankfully, they were able to. It was around the area of Lafayette Plains City Road and Taylor Blair Road there.
Okay.
And apparently the ostrich had just gotten out and was roaming around. And I'll be honest, I do not want to come across a free roaming ostrich.
That's weird.
To me, you've got like crocodiles, Komodo dragons, and for some reason, I just feel an ostrich is real close to dinosaur related.
Oh gosh, they're unpredictable.
Yeah.
And that neck, that the strike with the beak is going to really hurt.
And them claws.
Oh.
I feel like they're really strong.
Yes, yeah. Not to mention the speed.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking 60-some miles an hour that these ostriches are running. There's no way. And it's just an evil, you look evil. I think ostriches are the modern day velociraptors.
Yeah, okay.
That's I feel like they are the descendants.
I feel like I'd rather fight a kangaroo.
I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you.
Was it like somebody's own personal pet ostrich?
It was a personal pet ostrich.
Was it like a farm or anything?
It doesn't
like an ostrich
really
farm?
say.
Is there such a thing?
It just says ostrich owners found.
Okay.
And they were able to locate the ostrich and get it back home. How do you get an ostrich back home? Do you throw a leash on it? Do you walk it back? Do you shoo it back? Go.
I feel like you have to shoot it with one of those tranquilizer darts.
Oh, and then load it up
and
take it back?
I don't know, man. I don't like the beady eyes.
Yeah, yes.
I don't like the long neck, and I don't like the beak. I don't like any of it.
Are there ostrich treats? Does it like follow you? Come on.
Oh, maybe.
So
sure to eat worms.
Is that what they
bird.
eat? Oh, yeah.
I don't like birds. I'm going on the record right now. I do not like a bird.
Not a fan of birds. And a 6 foot, 7 foot tall bird.
No,
I don't want to deal with.
Oh no.
So, anyways, there was everything is taken care of. The ostrich is back home and safe. But yeah, keep your ostriches under control. And you know what? help control the ostrich population. Have your ostrich spayed or neutered.
Get it together, Madison County.
Yeah, come on. It's not so breaking news. 99.7 The Blitz. Monster Jam's coming to town. You want to see them big trucks? You know, I just saw a video a few minutes ago. What they're doing now. You know, when Bigfoot started, what was that? Like the 70s, the original monster truck.
Yeah.
He drives over a car.
Right.
And he launches in the air a little bit. And then they started doing, you know, jumps from ramp to ramp. I just saw this monster truck drive up a ramp, straight up in the air. And now they've learned how to, like, gun the engine and brake. These cars are doing flips.
Oh, it's crazy.
And rotation, and then coming back down on these ramps. It's nuts what they're doing with these monster trucks.
Crazy.
Now. And by the way, if anyone's connected to Monster Jam coming to the shot, please get me inside of a monster truck. Please, pretty please.
That might be a lot easier to make happen than the jet.
The jet. I haven't started my jet begging yet. I'm going to wait until Monster Truck is over, and then I'm going to continue like last year with my jet begging for the Columbus Air Show. But yes, Monster Jam coming to the shot April 10th through the 12th. And it's going to be Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Not only do they have the Monster Jam trucks, but they got freestyle motocross bikes that are going to be doing the gravity-defying stunts and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to go, we've got a 4-pack of tickets. You can take the entire family if you want to. So we are going to give you a chance to win right now. 800-821-9970. If you want to go, we need a couple contestants. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, good morning. This is Bobby.
Bobby?
Yep.
Damn it, Bobby. All right, Bobby, you called in first. Your choice. Do you want to team with Kelly or Goose?
Goose.
That's a good choice.
I don't
right
hate
there.
you for it, Bobby.
That
I don't. I get it.
Right
I get
there.
it.
All right, Bobby. You hang on 1 second. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Arena.
Arena?
Yes.
Hi.
Great news, Arena.
Arena.
What is it?
You're with me today, baby.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
All right.
She
Guys,
agrees. It's great news.
that's all right. I'm fine. Guys versus girls. I got no problem with that. Battle of
Bobby
the
and
sexes,
Arena.
if you will. Bobby and Arena, you guys hang on as Kelly and I are going to go head-to-head. We're going to find out who's going to win this 4-pack of tickets for Monster Jam at the Shot. Thick, what are we playing today?
Well, your last 2 competitions, I gave you pretty tough contests, so I thought I'd go easy on you. You guys are a little bit better at the opposite movie titles.
Okay.
Opposite movie
I like
titles
this.
we can do. One at a time, but if you don't get the answer, we can get a steal, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Who's first?
I guess I'll go first.
Oh, okay.
All right, then.
That's a really
Oh, wait
weird,
a minute.
That's a really weird way to put that.
Yeah, I don't like that response, though. I feel like it's a tough one.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, doesn't
All right.
matter.
I guess I'll go first.
All right, Run from Forget.
Walk to Remember.
Okay.
Goose. Slow Minute.
Slow minute. Rush Hour.
Kelly's ready to steal. Kelly. Inhale.
Inhale. Exhale. Blow!
Damn it!
Okay.
Damn it! Damn it!
I know Kelly loves that movie.
I love that movie. I
You
was
both
so
did.
excited the second I figured it out.
All right, Goose. Cat Night Evening.
A Dog's Day Night.
Dog Day Afternoon. Yes!
Oh, crap.
Damn.
What movie am I thinking? Dog.
Dog, I don't know. I've never heard of Dog Day Night. Are you familiar with Dog Day Afternoon?
Yeah.
Maybe you're thinking of a Hard Day's Night.
That's what it was. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh.
I almost dropped an S-bomb live on the air.
Kelly, Foreign Cake.
American Pie. Yes! Woo!
Goose, 61 Cakes.
Oh. 61 cakes. That's a prime number. You can't divide that. 61 cakes.
Divided. It's supposed to be opposite.
Well, I know. 61. The hell is the opposite of 61? 61, 32, 61. Kelly's confused too.
Are you? No, she's not.
No, she's not.
She knows what it is.
I know it right now. You want me to just go ahead and take it?
61 cakes. You are doing a lot of high kicking this morning for some reason. Don't know why. 61 cake? What is it? I don't know. What is it?
16 candles.
When you think that you think that you got
Oh, that's
it up,
stupid.
'cause he's so dumb.
How is candles the opposite of cakes? And 61 is not the opposite of 16.
6116. I've done numbers before the same way.
Okay, cake and candle are
like
not
this.
opposite. Cake and candle are not opposite.
There's not an opposite for everything.
Well, then don't use that one.
Well, you have to.
Be better, Thick.
Okay.
Vic, thank you so much. That was a great game. I really appreciate the effort you put into it. Arena, we won! Woo!
Arena. Bobby, I'm not going to blame you for Thick coming up with stupid clues. So, Bobby, I'm going to
so they're
hook
all
you both
stupid
up.
now.
You both are going to get a 4-pack of tickets for Monster Jam at the Shot.
Oh,
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, that is awesome. You know it's not awesome? Thick, stupid clues. It's not what awesome.
How Kelly did it.
All right, you guys hang on. Because you gave me the answers before I got here this morning. You planned the whole thing.
Vic, you and I are operating at a level that's, it's tough to...
I'm sorry you've worked together for 30 years. My bad. All right, yeah, I will hook you both up. You guys hang on one second.
And now, all right, listener. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Former Ohio State football player Kirk Barton is expected to enter a plea agreement today after last year's fatal crash in Dublin. He was charged with aggravated vehicular homicide and drunken driving in a crash on Bridge Street in Dublin that took the life of 24-year-old Ethan Perry last June. This is the 3rd time since 2010 that Barton has been charged with driving under the influence. Barton played right tackle for Ohio State from 2003 to 2007 and was drafted by the Chicago Bears. Delta says it is taking away special perks for lawmakers until they reopen the government and start paying TSA again. That includes airport escorts and dedicated on-the-ground help. Members of Congress will now be handled like regular folks with treatment tied to their Sky Miles status. No more red coat services until they do their jobs.
Okay.
Applause for Delta.
Very
I like
nice.
that.
I'm in.
Now, what do you think about this? United Airlines has announced the launch of something called United Relax Row. It's a dedicated row of 3 economy seats that can transform into a lie flat couch-like sleeping space once you're in the air. Okay, so this is the standard 3-seat configuration in United Economy. Each seat comes equipped with individually adjustable leg rests that fold up at a 90-degree angle. So if you fold up all 3 leg rests, then you essentially get yourself a flat bed-like space. And they will give you a custom-fitted mattress pad. They'll give you a custom blanket, 2 extra pillows. And they're basically saying they're marketing this for families with small children. And these are on long-haul flights. Small children who get antsy.
Right.
You don't want them sitting on your lap for 9 hours. So that you can convert this and it'll be like a nice space to lay down, etc. They're also marketing it to couples.
Mile High Club.
Which I'm like, the stories write themselves.
Yeah.
Or single people who just want a lot of room.
So then, so it's still got a backing though, or you said
Yes.
it lays all the way down?
It basically it has a backing.
Okay.
It's like a recliner.
Yeah, you're still blocked from the people behind
Okay,
you.
I was thinking you lay all the way back and all of a sudden I'm staring at the top of someone's head or something.
No, there's still like
Okay.
a barrier. It's the seat back, so
So
it's a barrier.
sofa couch type thing is what you
Yes.
said. Yeah, okay.
And you're still paying for 3 seats,
Now,
right?
it's probably going to be like wildly expensive
Right.
to do, but if you have the money, I don't know. I guess just take first class if you've got the money.
Yeah,
but,
right.
But it's at least an option. It's not available yet. It will be next year, and like I said, it's for some long haul flights. We'll be offering it next year, but I don't know. I guess they figure out a way to get more money out of you.
Oh, absolutely.
They're also like, well, we're not going to separate children from their parents anymore. Like, that's a good idea.
Anymore, right? That's a weird statement. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. But that's the latest in the airline industry, and those are your three things.
I spent many a summers when I was younger for, 3 or 4 weeks at a time going to summer camp. You go and do all the summer camp things, and you got yourself your counselors. And it's so funny to think back because camp counselors are just kids that are on break from college.
Yeah.
We're 12, 13 years old, and you've got 18, 19, and 20-year-olds looking after us. I know what I was like at 18, 19, or 20. I probably shouldn't have been supervising anyone.
Yeah, but when you're like 10, they're the coolest.
Right.
They're still kind of like, I don't know. It's sort of a reachable relationship. It's not a parent. It's just a cool older kid.
And I'll tell you what, we did have some cool counselors. And I had one counselor who, of course, wanted to show off for the 12-year-olds. And he could do a really cool trick. One day at lunch, we were having spaghetti. So he took himself a spaghetti noodle, and he went, and he ran it through his mouth a couple times, and then he went up his nose, and then reached in and pulled it out his mouth. He could do the whole nose-to-mouth thing.
You can do that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, absolutely. It's all connected. I get it. I can't imagine doing it.
It's really gross.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. It's pretty gross. You've tried it?
No, I haven't tried it.
Oh, okay.
I just know I can.
Yeah. Anybody has the ability.
Yes.
That hole is there.
Yes.
That's just like... Never mind. The hole is there. But not everybody can do it. Now, this man, however, just broke a world record because he was on an Austrian TV show, and he just set the Guinness World Record for most balloons passed through the nose and out the mouth in 1 minute. He had a bowl of those, like, long balloons that the clowns make animals out of and stuff. And they had to be sitting in some sort of, like, I don't know, jelly or something, because you could see they're kind of shiny. But there he is on TV, one after another. And then out the nose, and then out the nose. And so he was able to place or move 10 balloons through his nose and pull them out of his mouth in 60 seconds, which is a world record. So there it was right there, handed the Guinness Book of World Records. I don't know if I would...
No, you could aspirate that and kill yourself.
Yeah, couldn't it go like straight down if you don't get it right?
Yeah. You missed
gag. Oh, God.
You missed the throat hole
that just
and
hit the gag
over.
reflex. I could feel it in the back of my throat. I can feel it.
Now, you know the feeling of it when it occasionally happens with snot.
Like, yeah.
It's not fun.
You get that,
When you try to cough it out.
Yeah.
I hate swallowing it.
So
this is really disgusting now.
What is his name? Malte Dunzer. Malte Dunzer is the self-proclaimed king of freaks. He's got an Instagram following, and he does unusual stunts, and this is his balloon trick. So congratulations to Mr. Dunzer, who just broke the world record.
Speaking of world records, I have one here for you. But
you have a world record?
Yeah, I had this for earlier, and I never used it for trivia. But dude, with your touch of the tism, I don't know if you can read it, let alone hear it.
Oh, whoa!
Here,
what is it?
Here,
You're going to give me the story to read.
Go ahead.
Oh no!
There's a world record.
Read the headline. Just read the headline.
Circus performer sets new world record pulling 2,184-pound carriage with nipples. No.
With what?
His nipples.
Oh.
No.
There's the touch of the tism.
No.
Wait, so did he have like pierced nipples?
Oh, no.
And then he pulled.
I told you.
A fiddle.
Okay.
This is real.
We just had a guy who pulled an automobile with his junk.
Right. That didn't bother Goose at all.
No, I got no problem with
that. It didn't bother him at all, but not the nipples, man.
Tug on your junk all you want. Hang a barbell from it. I don't care. I don't want to hear.
You want me to read
finish?
Is it more of a thing where it might rip through?
No, God!
You want me to read it?
A Finnish circus performer known as the Baron broke the Guinness World Record for heaviest
Oh my gosh, he can't read it.
I know.
vehicle pulled by his nipples, hauling a 2,184 pound. 2,184 pound carriage using his body piercings. The feat occurred on a German... What is with German TV? A German TV show in Munich where his partner sat in the carriage to reach the required weight. Using what he calls the world's struggle.
Okay.
Just give it up.
All right. Nope. No.
What's great is he broke the record that was previously held by American Sage Warbach, who is known as the Great Nippolini.
Is that a female Sage or a male, I wonder? The Great Nippolini. I feel it's got to be a dude.
Yeah, right. No woman's going to do something this
No.
goofy, man.
You know why? Because we have self-respect.
Right.
We're not interested in pulling things with our body parts. Like, we have nothing to prove as
We
women.
do some strange things, but that is not one of them. Okay. Oh, God.
Okay.
I'm crying.
Oh, I can see.
Oh, that was the closest I've come since it actually happened live on the air back in 2005.
You do look a little peaked. Look at
Yeah.
his face. It's
I
kind of
know.
white.
I know.
Oh, man. All right. Congratulations on your nipple pull.
With a little bit of tism comes a little bit of fun. If you got a bit of tism, well, you're not the only one, because they say that it's a spectrum that everybody's on. And a little bit of tism, 'tis a mighty bit of fun.
It's a Wednesday and one of our favorite parts of the week because we get to visit FessHole, where people jump online and anonymously confess things that they've done. If you want to do so, please shoot us a text, 800-821-9970, like this person who admits, I say that I joined a gym to lose weight, but really it was so I could take my evening dump in peace without family members constantly thumping on the door demanding I get out.
Really?
Money well spent. I mean, Planet Fitness, $10. $10 a month. I mean, $10 a month divided by 30, 33 cents a day to go and have your evening dump in peace.
I feel like
Totally worth it.
every household needs to have, like, bathroom rules. Like, there's no banging on a closed bathroom door. You're not allowed to do that. That is a rule in a household. It should be.
You know, I think back of the little 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom ghetto ranch that I grew up in. And one bathroom, that's
rough.
That's a lot if you have a big family, a family. With the two boys that I had, Nora, me, and the two boys.
The thing is, if I'm in the bathroom and the door is closed, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
We're both in a situation now, all right? You're going to have to let it play out.
I say you just stand up and be like, fine, start walking out. And you just hear plop, 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 plop right along the floor. This person says, 43-year-old man here. I've been married for over 20 years, and my wife thinks I'm vegan. I'm actually a huge fan of meat, but I told her I was vegan after witnessing her abomination of a meatloaf. I haven't had the heart to tell her that I lied.
Just didn't want her to serve it again. That's
Can't do that again. This person admitted, I just deep-throated the last chocolatey Claire in the toilet so my husband couldn't have any. I think I don't know about husband and wife, but I know every parent has done that. Where you you're in the pantry, or you're in the bedroom, or you're in the bathroom because you don't want the kids there. We did that the other day when I had leftover Saunders bumpy cake for my birthday with some ice cream. And there was just enough left in the pan where we just took the ice cream and we just put it in the pan with the cake.
Yes.
That Nora and I just were sharing it. But as we were preparing it, we heard like what we thought were a couple footsteps. And so she turned around and like hit it.
Hide it.
Yeah. This person admits, can women have a midlife crisis? I'm a glass of rosé away from booking a flight to Spain and having a fling with a 30-year-old waiter called Juan. Absolutely, you
Knock
can.
yourself out.
And you know what I will say to you? Do it. One, if you have the means, don't go broke doing it. But if you've got the savings or you've got the means, do it. 100%. If you ever get that feeling and you have the means to do it, absolutely do it. Too many people think about that stuff and don't do it. Do it. You will not regret it. No one's going to go on their deathbed and be like, man, I really loved that huge 401k I saved up that entire life. No, take some and go to Spain and have a fling. This person admits, I stood at the Auschwitz, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Listening to the audio commentary from the tour guide in quiet reflection. Said tour guide starts pointing at me and gesturing. No idea what was going on. I took off my headphones just to hear Skrillex blaring from my Spotify on my phone in my pocket.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
That's a bad time for that to happen. Yep.
Yeah, you should have just kept that to yourself.
Yeah. This person admits, in my early 20s, I slept with an older woman. In the morning, we swapped contact details, and when I gave her my quite unusual full name, her face went blank. She then asked what elementary school I went to. Turns out she taught me when I was 7 years old.
That's another thing you keep to yourself.
Never heard from her again.
Yeah.
Yep. And finally, this person admits, as a kid, I was throwing water balloons at cars. Not long after I finished, a car was found stopped on the road about 300 yards away from where I was throwing, with the driver dead at the wheel, having suffered a suspected heart attack. Also turns out it was my friend's dad. I think that I killed him.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's a rough one.
That's one you take to your grave with you.
Yep.
Oh.
You don't tell anybody that story. FessHole, if you're bored at work today, make sure you check it out.
We got somebody texted in a confession.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Says a girl ticked me off at work and got me in trouble for something I didn't do. So I cut 2 legs off of her favorite Beanie Baby and put it back on her desk so it would be a surprise when she finally found it. It was an octopus and it was her favorite.
Only 6 legs left on that thing. You got to be nice to your coworkers. Week of Sunday, we're going to be hitting Easter. And there's a chance you're going to be heading out and get yourself like a pastel-colored basket, maybe some of that fake green grass, and then you're going to put a few little things inside of it. Are you still giving out Easter baskets, Kelly?
I don't. No.
No nieces and nephews? No,
I never did. No.
Really?
No,
Okay.
I never made up Easter baskets. Maybe a random basket. I don't know if I made one for Charlie ever in the early years.
Okay, right.
I don't think I did, though.
All right.
Yeah.
Are the grandkids getting Easter baskets?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is it? Do you go because I've seen both. Is this like, here's your plastic egg with your little plastic toy, or is this like second Christmas?
Oh, no, they're not old enough to really, they're going to be thrilled with anything.
Okay. Because I've seen people go like literally like second Christmas with Easter.
Oh, yeah, we never did that. We got Easter baskets, and they were great. And my mom hid them every year, and we lived in a tiny home. We lived in a small home, and she hid our
still
baskets.
Hid them. Okay.
I'm like, well, there's only like 4 places to search, but it was great.
Well, here's the question. 800-821-9970. Who doesn't like getting stuff? Of course, everyone likes getting stuff. What do you want in your adult Easter basket? 800-821-9970. Give us a call. And whenever I ask these questions, I always know it's a very, very simple question for Thick and I. Like, for my birthday, I told Nora this past weekend, we have everything. I don't really want anything. We've got other things coming up. We're getting ready to pay for a wedding in 6 months. And so she went out and bought a few little things. Funny enough, they were all like basically kitchen items and kitchen utensils.
Okay.
For me to use to cook them more meals is what the gifts were.
That's not bad. Not bad.
But her exact words were, I figured you had enough golf stuff, so, I just got you some kitchen stuff. That's the exact face. That's the exact face and the exact words that I used and said.
Telling me I've got enough fish and stuff.
That's exactly it. I was like, you can never. So for me, yeah, just give me don't put eggs in my basket. Just put a bunch of golf balls loaded up inside the Easter basket, and I'll be happy. That's my adult Easter basket. I'm assuming you could just put a bunch of fishy lures.
Well, no, I want Christmas.
Oh, you want to go all out?
Yeah. I just saw we got a text from Chuck who said weed. You said never. Everybody wants weed.
Everybody wants weed. No weed.
But can I get a new bowl?
All right, maybe a new bowl.
And I want some king-size Reese's cups.
Uh-huh.
I want a Bass Pro Shops gift card.
Uh-huh.
I want a George Pickens jersey and tickets to the OSU Michigan game.
Okay, that's not Easter
You
basket.
asked what I want in my adult Easter basket.
Okay.
They all fit. It'll all fit in the Easter basket.
Okay. Kelly, what do you want in your adult Easter basket?
I'm pretty simple. I want a bag of black jelly beans. I want a bag of those foiled Easter eggs. I prefer Dove, but if it's Hershey's, I'll take it. I love them. It's the perfect bite-sized chocolate for me. I'm all about the candy. I'll take that for
so you're
sure.
fine with the candy.
Fine with the candy, just simple.
All right.
Yeah.
800-821-9970. What do you want in your adult Easter basket? Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Amber.
Amber, what do you want in your adult Easter basket?
Pre-rolls.
Pre-rolls.
Okay.
Weed.
But again, everybody wants weed in their adult Easter basket, of course.
I love how you said, don't say weed. We know you want weed. And then everybody comes back and says,
Surprise.
weed.
Now, here's the thing. I will say this. You did say pre-rolls, which is nice if you don't want to sit there and roll your own. So you get them pre-rolled.
Yeah.
I understand that. Okay.
She did say cleaning supplies.
And cleaning supplies. Okay. So are you the type that likes to smoke a little pre-roll and that you just get to clean and then?
Yeah, that's the best Saturday morning.
It's got to be sativa though.
Right. Yeah.
Sativa.
Yeah. Absolutely. No, that's a good time. That makes things a bit easier. I appreciate the call. Thank you so much. 800-821-9970 Blitz. Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Ronan.
Ronan, what do you want in your adult Easter basket?
Some Louder Than Life tickets and some guitar picks.
All right.
Oh, that's
I
a
like
good adult Easter basket. I like that one. Thank you so much for the call. Let's see, texts are rolling in.
Yeah, I don't think this one's going to work. This text says, I want Sydney Sweeney, Scarlett Johansson, and a $500 million check from Elon Musk.
That's a hell of an Easter basket. I mean, I think anyone would take that.
I'm such a chump. I asked for black jelly beans.
Right, yeah, you could have gone anywhere, apparently, but no.
And you thought I wanted a lot.
Yes. Carrie, no more weed. What does that say about Blitz listeners? No, I get that's exactly what I'm saying.
No, we are assuming you want weed.
Everybody wants
we all want
weed. Jeff, you're looking for a good time on Easter, cocaine and hookers. I don't know how Jesus would feel about cocaine and hookers, but if that's what you want, that's you. Tammy, this is a good one. And you may get this. I want Blue Jacket playoff tickets. Yeah, okay.
Yep, they're going to be there.
800-821-9970. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Tony, your favorite listener, Goose.
Tony, what do you want in your adult Easter basket?
Well, dude, to be honest with you, I can't really say on over the phone.
Oh, well, in that case, man, don't be dropping F-bombs on the station. We can't be having.
You know what I want in my Easter basket, I think? I want, the pre-made meal services where they just drop them off at your front door.
HelloFresh. Yes.
I want to try that, and I've never pulled the trigger on it.
There are, I've tried most of them.
And
so they're hit and miss.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. With HelloFresh, you just have to be sure it's going to be, because you pre-pick and they mail you the meals you pick.
Okay.
And sometimes you go that night, you're like, I'm not in the mood for that. And you're like,
yeah, that's true.
Now, the great thing is you're not buying an $8 huge bottle of allspice that you're going to use once. They send you just what you need.
Okay.
But you got to be sure you use it. And then when it comes to the microwave ones, like the, it's not called Truth. And it's not called Timu. It's called, starts with a T. Factor. Factor's another one.
Okay.
So, again, those are just like hit and miss in terms of these are delicious, because some of them are really good. And some of them you're like, nah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
What?
Christian says, if decent friends could fit in the Easter basket, that's what I want. Oh man.
Boom.
Dominic
All right,
wants,
don't be depressing, people.
Yeah, Dominic wants a winning lottery ticket, concert tickets, bills paid, and a bag of Chicago-style popcorn.
Okay.
What's Chicago-style popcorn?
I have no idea.
It sounds delicious, though, doesn't it?
I have never heard of that before.
Do they have hot dogs on it or something?
I was going to say, tomato, pickle, and what else on a sesame seed bun?
Yeah.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Ryan.
Ryan, what do you want in your adult Easter basket?
Fireball.
There's a bunch of Fireball. Man, I'm good. I am good for one shot of Fireball on the golf course, and that is it. That stuff gets real dangerous real quick.
Yeah.
And there's only so much, like, cinnamony taste you can take. But that's they sell those little 10 packs of shooters and stuff, so you can definitely get yourself some Fireball in the old adult Easter basket. Thank you so much. Richard says bacon, beer, and bullets.
Wow. Wonder what his plans for this weekend
That's
are.
a pretty good Easter basket.
We're getting a lot of gas cards, full tank of gas.
Oh, absolutely.
Carrie says it's an Easter basket, not a genie lamp. It's not a genie lamp.
Right.
We're not wishing for gigantic things.
That is a valid point.
Yeah.
Yes. 800-821-9970. Let's take one more here. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Morgan.
Morgan, what do you want in your adult Easter basket?
Season passes to Kings Island or Cedar Point.
Oh, I like that.
That's not bad.
That's a good Easter basket.
Kings Island is the one in Cincinnati, right? Just south of us?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't been to that one yet.
Yeah.
See, to me, everything growing up here, everything has been ruined by Cedar Point. Because, it was called Elitch Gardens, but it was a Six Flags in downtown Denver. They actually built it right in downtown Denver. And I went and I'm like, this is not Cedar Point. Because Cedar Point does like the best of everything. So I'm gonna have to go check out Kings Island.
Island's great.
It is.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
great.
I'm gonna have to go check it out this year.
Dominic said Chicago-style popcorn is the caramel and cheddar popcorn mixed together.
Ooh, I like that. I do like the sweet and salty. It's delish. It doesn't sound great, maybe, but it is
Caramel
good.
and cheddar?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. It's like it's great. It's a good combo. I'm telling you.
Wow, that sounds really odd. Okay. Well, 800-821-9970 if you got one. What are you throwing your hands up for?
Steve says he wants gas cards and Thick's mom.
Thick's mom?
Wow. What?
I don't know, man.
I guess if Bob Seger scores Thick's mom,
hey, my mom
she must
is married.
be a real
Thick's
catch.
mom needs loving, too.
Your mom is great, I must say.
Yeah,
It's
she's
not
also very married.
That's not a bad pick for this guy, really.
I understand.
Well-
This is fantasy.
Maybe your mom can handle more than one. So you
Okay,
can't
dude,
say-
now we're getting over the line here.
Just saying. You don't know what your mom's into. Or do you?
No, I
Maybe.
don't.
Okay, 800-821-9970.
Stop it.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
An appeals court has upheld the decision to fire a New Jersey morgue worker after he leaked information regarding the deaths of Blue Jackets star Johnny Gaudreau and his brother Matthew. The county morgue employee, Connor McGlynn, knew the brothers personally, had played hockey with them, so he was alerted about these deaths and went to work and then texted a group of friends who all knew the Gaudreaus. They all played pickup hockey together. They were all friends. So he sent them a picture of handwritten notes about the accident, including the victims' names, dates of birth, addresses, phone number of a New Jersey state trooper. It was all these details that weren't known to anybody else at the time. Then, unbeknownst to the morgue worker who texted all his buddies about these 2 deaths, one of the guys in the group text posted that picture to X.
Uh-oh.
So within hours, this guy was called on the carpet. Like, what have you done? You are not allowed to be giving personal information out like this.
You can't do that.
No. So they did fire him after an investigation, and he appealed, and the court yesterday said no, the firing was absolutely justified. So he will not be getting his job back. OpenAI has shut down the generative AI video creation platform Sora. Now, it was just 3 months ago that Disney signed a deal with OpenAI to allow users of Sora to generate videos with a set of more than 200 characters from Disney, Marvel, Pixar, and Star Wars films. So they were like, yeah, we want to do a deal with you guys. And now OpenAI is like, yeah, we're shutting this down. So apparently, the story goes that usage was so high, the economics were unsustainable under its pricing model. So it was costing them so much money, to the tune of what would be billions annually, but millions a day, to generate all the videos they were being asked to generate through Sora. Right. And it just was not sustainable money-wise. And I guess
computing power takes a lot.
It takes a lot. And OpenAI, I think, wants to go public. So then they have to open their books to potential investors. Mm-hmm. And they're like, no, this is we've got to get this off the books. So it's done. It's done.
I saw something yesterday. And granted, it was a meme, so I'm not, putting too much thought into it. But we've talked about it before, with all this computing power and as strong as AI is getting and what they need to operate these servers and such, and a lot of it is coolant and a lot of it is water.
Yeah.
And someone said, you know what's scary? In 10 years, AI is going to use up more water than us, which is, the one thing we need to survive.
Right.
So you've got computers using up the resources that we need.
We're killing ourselves.
Good times.
Yeah.
Well, again, that's interesting because, again, they say the next world war will be fought over clean water.
Resources,
because we won't have enough water. And I wonder if that's why. Because of AI.
Wouldn't be surprised.
It's going to lead us there.
Right.
Oh, man.
Well, let's talk about Sonic Temple. Brand new this year is something called Secret Walls. It is the world's premier live art battle competition.
Oh, okay, good. Because I've been places with secret walls before. And that's not out in public. I'll tell you that much right now. Yeah.
This is actually, I think, going to be really cool if you want something to do between sets of bands that you want to see.
Yeah, I would love to visit a secret wall in between sets. Absolutely. Sorry, Kelly. I'll shut up now.
Okay. This art battle competition's been around for about 20 years, started in London. They describe it as a fight club for artists. It features competitions to create the best mural on a white wall within 90 minutes. And the crowd decides the winner. So like I said, something to do between band sets, and it's just a little more of the art installation portion of Sonic Temple, which they've been trying to sort of do more of. And I also think this is new too. Sonic Temple's offering Afterpay. Like, you can choose to buy your tickets in 4 payments through the Zip app.
I'm not surprised. I know there are a lot of festivals that do that.
Yeah.
That you can do Afterpay.
I've not heard. Now, maybe it's been offered in years past. I don't know. But it's offered this year. They were just featuring it on the website. There are fees to use Afterpay,
right,
etc. But you can do. I think you can choose 4 or 8 payments. So it's a way to go to Sonic Temple.
Make it a little bit cheaper. Yeah. And there are a lot of like I know PayPal does like paying for. In fact, our actual paycheck company that we paychecks or whatever, they offer 0%. It's a lot cheaper than putting it on your credit card and paying it off.
Right.
Where you can do 4, 5, 6 payments, whatever it is. So it's a good way to go if you're buying something, that pricey.
Pricey, exactly.
Access that secret wall.
Man, let me tell you.
I want me some glory hole.
Oh.
I said I was done. I'm shutting up.
Okay, those are your 3 things.
All right. I mean, the heart wants what the heart wants. It's hard to deny. Sandra Rahm, a 44-year-old from Strasbourg, France, just married her true love, tram number 3013 in the Strasbourg Transport Company. Apparently, for the last 6 years, Rahm was finally able to get hitched last year. The relationship has since gone viral. Began during the 2020 lockdown. She said that she showed up at the train station one day, and this was the train she had to get on. And for some reason, she doesn't know why, she just felt that instant connection. Now, here's the thing. Rahm does have a man. She's in a relationship. And now, it's a throuple. They're doing their thing. She does have what's called objectphilia, which people have had before, the rare compulsion where you have a sexual or romantic orientation characterized by deep emotional or physical attraction to specific inanimate objects. We've seen stories about bridges, buildings, and machines before. And this happens to be a train. They actually feel a reciprocal relationship with said item.
I hope she's not paying for rides anymore. They're married.
That would be rude, wouldn't it? Yeah. That would be really, really rude.
She's not a hooker. She's a real woman with feelings for a train.
Yeah, she said she felt that peace after she finally got married.
Any comment from the boyfriend?
It doesn't
No, because
say.
he's about 50 miles down the road by now. Like, okay.
You would think. Like, if I were approached, it's one thing to be cheated on. That sucks. But if you're cheated on with a train, Well, actually, I did have an ex that got a train. That didn't last. Very unfortunate. She does document her unconventional relationship. She got over 2,000 followers on Instagram. She shares the details of her relationship.
Okay, this is money making. I mean, come on.
You think so? 2,000 followers is not going to make you money. That's not enough where you're going to be.
But she's trying to build
unless you're getting like millions and millions of views from those 2,000 people, then maybe. But yeah, that doesn't seem. So, Miss Rom, is
it legal marriage? I mean, is it really? I mean, like if she wanted to marry her boyfriend, would she have to get a divorce from the train? For real?
I don't know the rules in France. Yeah. I don't think they practice polygamy over in France, so she might have to do so.
For God's sakes.
Now, she does claim to have made love with the tram.
Okay. Why are they catering to this mental illness? Seriously.
I don't know.
Croissant.
I mean, that's crazy.
What?
Croissant.
Les Français, les Français. I mean, making love to a train. That's. I've heard of a hot dog down a hallway, but a train down a tunnel? Man.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Oh, yeah, we got a bunch of people in vehicles doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Or at least this man should not be behind the wheel. Our first story takes us overseas to Poland, where a gentleman has finally passed his driving test. Obviously, a mandatory step that you need to take to get your driver's license. But I do feel at some point you should just say no. Like, no, you cannot have a driver's license. I'm sorry. Even though you passed the test, we're not going to give you a driver's license. In fact, you probably shouldn't even have been taking tests anymore because he finally passed on his 139th try.
Aww. It's like a lawyer. You keep failing the bar until you pass
and just keep passing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that if you don't pass your driving test after, I'll give you 10. After the 10th time, you're done. You are not smart enough or have the hand-eye coordination to safely operate a vehicle.
Would you say, like, you have to wait a year and then maybe you mature and learn more things in a year and then you can try again? Would you be willing to negotiate that?
I would say maybe, like, you get 2 tests, right? You fail 2 tests, wait a year, go practice. And then you get 2 more.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's a 10-year span.
Okay. I see
2
where you're
tests
going.
a year.
I don't hate that.
I'm sorry, for 5 years. 2 tests a year for 5 years. 10 tests, and then you're done. Because if you don't master it by then, you obviously just do not have the skills.
Okay. Maybe a last chance 5 years later. After that. Give him one last chance.
One last hoorah.
Yeah.
But 139 times?
You know that just became a moneymaker for their Bureau of Motor Vehicles.
Right.
It's
They're
like,
here
comes Hank again.
Yep. What? And they had to, if they had any sort of intelligence whatsoever, the people at the BMV or whatever they have over there, they started a pool. They had a pool going.
They had a pool.
Is he going to pass this time?
Yes.
No, he's not. Speaking of a lot of attempts, Thurston County over there in Washington, the deputies just took in a repeat offender after pulling him over in a high-speed chase. It went from Olympia all the way to Lacey, exceeding 100 miles per hour on Sunday. The pursuit ended near Mountain View Elementary School, and the suspected passenger ditched their vehicle, fled on foot to a nearby residential area, and the officers tracked him down and took him into custody a short while later. The man, wanted for organized retail theft, did swallow a bag of meth during his arrest. That's not smart.
Jeez.
He has 4 felony convictions, 27 misdemeanor convictions. Now, here's the problem. Yet again, this man, I guess, is going for a record. He was arrested. This was his 98th arrest.
Okay, what?
Now, this is, again, one of those situations where you are obviously not fit for society.
Yeah. Why is he not in jail?
Now, is driving a car at 100 miles an hour the same as, child SA? No. Is it the same as murdering 4 people? No.
Until you murder 4 people and you're driving
100 miles an hour. But 98 times? You are useless to society.
And you don't even have the capacity, the brain capacity, to just throw the meth out the window. Like, you swallow it because you're an idiot.
Yeah. Now, does this deserve the death penalty? No. Do I want to pay for this person for the rest of his life to live it out in jail?
Yes, I do. I'll toss in a couple bucks a month. Every month to keep this guy behind bars. He should not be wandering around amongst us.
This is that scenario that we've talked about before. We need an island of misfit toys.
Yes.
Where on your 98th arrest, just go live it out here. No police. No social structure.
You guys figure it out.
Yeah, you guys figure it out.
I like it.
There's got to be something different to deter this man from all these little crimes.
Little things.
And again, I remember there was a story here in Columbus. It was years and years ago. A guy had so many DUIs, the judge sentenced him to move within walking distance of the bar.
That's a good sentence.
Right? Because he wouldn't stop getting DUIs.
That's the thing is, people like this, though, they don't care about getting their license taken away.
Yeah.
They don't care about any of that.
Yeah, they're going to do it anyways. Yeah, absolutely.
But that is a great sentence. Move down the street from a bar.
So you can just walk. If that's where you want to spend your time, then just live within walking distance. Speaking of drinking and driving, if you have been through the scenario more than once, there is a good chance you have yourself an interlock. The thing they put in your car, and you can't start your car until you literally blow into it.
Oh, because you've had DUIs.
And it registers a 0.0. And if you don't register a 0.0, your car will not start.
That was a cool invention.
Yeah. Well, they have advanced over the years, and like everything else, they are now not only connected to your car engine, but a lot of them are now connected to the World Wide Web and satellites, so they can track stuff like that. They can track what you're doing. Or, if you've got, part of your sentence is no alcohol, and all of a sudden you're blowing out, they instantly know. Probation violation, you're going to be in trouble. Well, like everything else connected to technology, they had themselves a bit of an issue, and there was a cyber attack on Interlock. And it left drivers unable to start their vehicles for over a week.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me everybody was drunk, according to that.
No, they just made it so they didn't work.
Okay.
So no one's car was starting. The Iowa-based company said their system was compromised on March 14th. They finally did get it resolved the following Sunday. But yeah, it was a full week. The hack prevented mandatory monthly devices and recalibrations at local service centers. And customers said, I can't start my car. I'm not drinking. Test me. I'm not drinking. But I can't start my car. So it did cause a bit of an issue for a week. The company pledged to cover associated costs with towing fees and things. So the good news is they're stepping up.
That's
and
cool.
they're helping out the people that were affected by this cyber attack. But yeah, man, that would be frustrating.
Of all the things to do a cyber attack on, why?
Right.
What are you getting out of that one?
Right. Yeah, if you've got the skills to hack a satellite or a signal to get into all of these different vehicles for this product, I'm sure you can hack something else. That does seem...
Why don't you lower our gas prices? How about hacking into that system?
Into those systems. Yeah,
really.
Change those numbers a little bit. That's your not-so-breaking news. All right, time for some Blitz therapy on a Wednesday morning, brought to you by Tri-State Men's Health. And Emily needs a little help, and I'm sure Emily's not the only one who's been through this before, but I would definitely say it's a bit more of a unique situation. She says, I've been dating this guy for about 6 months, and he's a 30-year-old virgin. He said he's not religious, he's just not ready yet. I respect his decision, I really care about him. But I'm about ready for the physical. I'm afraid that if we wait any longer, he might just get used to it, and then it'll never become a thing. But I also don't want to, pressure him or force him. So, are you going to stay in a relationship with a 30-year-old virgin? Is that a little too much? Or how do you approach the subject if you're kind of ready for it? That's a tough one, Emily. I don't necessarily have an answer for you. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't know what else to say. I couldn't do it. I think 6 months is a good amount of time. It's not a ton of time, but it's a good amount of time. And I think that if you have those needs, then that's the question that comes up. Are you ready? Because if not, I don't know what we're doing. That's my opinion. But I'm also I'm a little hornier. I don't know. Some people, it's not as important.
Right.
So, Emily, I think that's what you have to determine. How important is that part of a relationship to you?
Forever. Maybe.
Forever? Another 6 months?
Yeah.
You can't
do that.
Right. You can't say, all right, we've got 6 more months from now. You got a year.
Right.
And if that's what I'm giving you.
It's like when, if he's not ready, it doesn't mean he's going to be ready in 6 months.
Right. So I don't know.
No relationship ever worked out where somebody goes into it saying, I think I can get them to change.
Correct.
Like, you have to be on a similar page, value-wise, with all these things. With sex, there is a preferences, value system when it comes to sex and sexual activity. And you should be on the same page. You shouldn't be thinking, I think I can get him. Like, at one point she said, is there a way to get him to want to have sex? The thing is he's told you he doesn't want to have sex right now. So you are either okay with that or you need to leave.
And here's the thing. 6 months in, this is obviously, you have talked about this. You knew, I would say, I mean, again, this is a total assumption, but you knew within a week. You definitely knew within a month. This came up. At some point, this gentleman told you that he was a virgin for whatever reason. Like you said, he's not religious. He just wasn't ready at the time, or he's not ready yet. So at that 1 month point, you decided, all right, that's fine. We can wait. We can take it slow. No problem. 6 months in, now how long do you wait? And you're right. You have to be on the same page. And this is one of those big things you have to be on the same page about. That's going to make or break a relationship as a whole, whether you're having sex or not having sex, and what decisions you make in the bedroom. So that's a tough one. I know. 800-821-9970. Please give us a call. I see some texts coming in.
We got some great texts coming in.
Amy says, no, sex is a basic need like air and food. I mean, some people do feel that way.
Marianne said, absolutely not. Tell him whip it out or move on.
Okay.
Now this one says, let me know if Emily finds a cure because my wife has that too.
Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, again, that causes money and sex, the two biggest fights in a relationship. So,
is it possible that he's not being completely honest? Maybe he's impotent. Maybe he's got micro penis. Maybe, or the idea that he's never done this, doesn't know what he's doing, is maybe embarrassed and nervous about it, and that gives him anxiety. Right.
This is a 1 paragraph email we got. So yes, are at 6 months in, are you comfortable enough talking about that kind of stuff? Stuff has to come up. Well,
obviously they've talked about it. He's told her,
Right, but I'm saying in her email, she doesn't say if he's micro or if he's impotent or if he has mentioned that before.
She may not know.
You gotta ask those questions. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, man, my name's Nick.
Nick, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
What advice would you have for Emily?
I'd say ask him, if he doesn't want to, what about if you go find somebody else?
Whoa.
Like another person.
I mean, if that, if you want to have that kind of open relationship, if your relationship is just of the emotional type and she can find her physical, if you're okay with that, I guess.
That's weird.
I mean, it is. I told Nora, I was like, if anything ever happened to me, in terms of not being able to, let's say there was a weird sawmill accident.
Right.
And
then you got forever ED that couldn't be fixed.
Then, yeah, go. I'm not going to hold you back from something like that. I want you to be happy.
Okay.
I want to assure you that you can be happy in a committed relationship, a committed marriage relationship, and not have sex be the number one thing.
Absolutely you can. For sure. But if that is...
And plus, if you lost your ween in a sawmill accident, you can still do things.
There's that too. And Emily didn't, broach that subject here. Are you doing other things? What level have you reached yet? Have you gone to third base, Emily?
The thing is, if somebody says I'm not interested, and you're like, well, maybe in 6 months he'll be interested. It's like somebody saying, listen, I'm a vegetarian, and you're like, well, I love meat, so I hope in 6 months he's going to want to eat meat.
Right.
That's not going. You guys told you where he is. So you're not going to talk him in. That's not a great relationship starter to think you're going to be talking him into something that he doesn't want to do.
And it seems like if you were to put a timeline on it, let's say you got a year, that's like, a countdown clock. And that's just adding more pressure to the whole situation.
Things don't work out. You can't change people.
So would you say, Kelly, then Emily needs to move on?
Yes, I say you might be putting undue pressure on him. I think he could probably find somebody who's more compatible with him, as could she.
Yes.
She could find somebody who's way more compatible.
And yes, I guarantee he's not the only 30-year-old virgin out there by any stretch of the imagination. So, yeah, it kind of seems like you either have to accept it and accept him for who he is on his own timeline, or move on. Because it depends on how important that is to you in a relationship you're in.
Doug said, I was a late bloomer. I lost my virginity to my then girlfriend, now wife, when I was 22. Realized what I'd been missing out on, and I've been trying to make up for it ever since.
Yeah? Yeah.
Chris wants to know what you're doing at the sawmill.
You don't worry about my Friday nights, Chris. Do not worry about that.
Is she positive he's all guy? Somebody texted in.
Again, we've got a 1-paragraph email here that I'm going off of.
Must have been one of those windmills at the putt-putt golf.
No, that's the clown's mouth. Totally different scenario. Emily, 800-821-9970. If you've got some advice for Emily, again, I think we're kind of in agreement that you can't pressure a person into changing. It never, ever works out. So you're either going to have to accept this, or from the sounds of it, it sounds like you're kind of 1 foot out the door-ish, because this is something you either need or want, and this might not be the guy. And I would, 6 months is about the right time to make that decision. Don't drag it out any longer. Don't make things more strange by trying to pressure him. Make the decision that's right for you. No one can fault you for that if it's the right decision for you, and move along.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Well, a trial date has been set for a man accused in a deadly workplace shooting in New Albany. Bruce Foster III is scheduled to go on trial August 24th. Police say he shot and killed 2 co-workers and injured 4 others at the KDC-1 warehouse on Smiths Mill Road in February 2025. Initially, a judge ruled that Foster was not competent to stand trial, but he has since undergone treatment to restore his competency. All right, Jimmy and Dee Haslam, who they own the Columbus Zoo, they own the Cleveland Browns. They are asking the city of Columbus and Franklin County for about $50 million to be spent on facilities to lure a professional women's soccer team to Central Ohio. Basically, they would need a training facility, and they would need to upgrade Scott's Miracle Grow Field to include women's locker rooms and signage for a women's team to play there. Mayor Andrew Ginther is all in. He has been pitching city council on this. Of course, the Haslams are big donors to Mayor Ginther, FYI. But this city council said, look, our budget is tight, but maybe there are creative ways to raise this money. So one idea being tossed around is to put another admissions tax on the price of a crew ticket. Now, you're already paying a 5% surcharge on crew tickets to support the arts in Nationwide Arena, which we're all like, fine, that sounds good. How about adding another one, a second tax to that, to support a National Women's Soccer League team? Now, nothing's been decided. This is just an idea being tossed around, and the league hasn't even decided where this expansion team's going to go. They're kind of scouting locations now, and they'll make their decision at the end of the year. But, yeah.
I mean, you could get like the popcorn buckets or the candy bars and have the athletes stand out and sell them in front of Walmarts and stuff.
Yeah,
you have a bake sale.
Right.
You're going to raise some money.
Bake sales.
Yeah, because I think the $50 million probably could be used for some other things that we need help with.
Maybe the Haslams should focus a little bit on the Cleveland Browns.
Well, how about they just got
well, there's that too.
hundreds of millions of dollars from the state of Ohio for a new stadium for the Browns. They got it in unclaimed funds. The state of Ohio gave them like $600 million in unclaimed funds money.
It's just the same old
So it's like you are coming back to the well too many times, Haslams. Don't you think?
That's a lot.
Now, it's nice to have these teams here.
Of course
Granted,
it is.
And a professional women's soccer team would be cool as heck to have.
Fully support, professional women's soccer. Just saying.
Golly, we don't have unlimited resources here.
I would love to know his net worth. If you own the Cleveland Browns and what else did you say? I'm sorry.
The Columbus Crew.
The Columbus Crew, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure your net worth is pretty good. And
could you spare the $50 million?
Is that sitting in you? What is
also CEO of Pilot Flying J. Haslam family valued at approximately $14.5 billion.
Okay, so $50 mil.
That's couch change.
That's in your piggy bank on your dresser right now.
Jimmy alone, $8.5 billion.
And you're coming to the city asking for.
Oh.
And by city, I mean the citizens of the city.
Yeah, they own the Columbus Crew too.
Yeah. That's
And the city and the county just ponied up some money for the Fury. So they are supportive of women's sports and wanting to do that, but there's only so much money. So, I don't know. A Utah mom is now facing felony charges accused of kidnapping her son's bully. Prosecutors say 40-year-old Shannon Tafuga drove around looking for this 11-year-old boy that she said was bullying her autistic son. She saw him riding around on his bicycle. She cut him off, ordered him into her vehicle, and took him home without his parents' knowledge. She then demanded the 11-year-old apologize to her child and said, hey, my husband could beat you up.
Wow.
She also said, you're lucky I didn't run you over. So she takes him back home same day. And she says, as in her defense, she says, I have reported this bullying numerous times, and the school never took action. So I took matters into my own hands. I'll take care of business if you won't. Now, you can't do that. Obviously, that's against the law. The bully's parents say their son now suffers from anxiety and emotional distress.
What does this kid suffer through?
Like the kids he's bullied.
So it's like, well, maybe you're getting, I don't know, taste your own medicine. I don't know. I don't want to be too mean. I bet that was terrifying. But
this is completely illegal.
Yeah.
You are not allowed to do this. Do not do this. I fully support what you did.
Yeah.
She should have had a come to Jesus meeting with the kid without taking him anywhere.
There's got to be a line.
How about go to the parents? Maybe she's already gone to the parents.
Maybe she has.
Who knows? You can't kidnap a kid.
You cannot. You cannot.
But the fact that he's maybe experiencing a little bit of the distress that he's caused this autistic kid, I don't know, man.
And it's an autistic child. What?
Yeah. I don't know. That's a toughie. Don't put me on the jury. I might lock things up.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, she'll be in court next month on this, and those are your three things.
Well, Kelly just mentioned that they are looking at maybe giving away $50 million to the owner of the Browns and the Columbus Crew.
Yeah, the Haslams.
Yeah, and apparently they need $50 million to do some renovations to Crew Stadium so the women's team can play there, so on and so forth. You might be able to self-finance this if you are a huge fan of women's professional soccer, because it has just been announced the Ohio Lottery has said there is a Mega Millions ticket that was sold on St. Patrick's Day worth $60 million, and no one has claimed it or stepped forward yet. So there is a $60 million auto pick ticket. I can tell you this. It was purchased at Tyler's Shortstop inside a Sunoco gas station. Now, it is out in Van Wert, so it's on the very west side of the state, kind of almost to the Indiana border there. But I don't know. Were you traveling? It's right on the way to Fort Wayne. Maybe you were on your way to Fort Wayne and you stopped there.
And you said it was last Tuesday.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day.
There's a lot of people who win, they then go and get a lawyer and set up a trust so they don't have to say who they are.
As you should.
Yeah, and then they'll go collect their money.
Is Ohio one of the announced states? Because some states, they announce every lottery or the big lottery winners, and some states you're allowed to stay anonymous.
I think it is, unless you... there's something to do with if you set up a trust, you can keep your name out of the public. Otherwise, I think, your name gets announced, something like that. I could be wrong, but that's the way I remember it.
Okay.
I don't know all the legal stuff around it.
Now, I will say this. I thought it was a full year, and maybe this is different between states, but the lottery gives the ticket holder 180 days. So...
This was Mega Millions?
This was Mega Ball. Oh, Mega Millions. Yes, Mega Millions. Okay. Yeah. Yep. So you've got 180 days to claim your ticket.
Yeah, and I don't know how that is compared to Powerball, compared to Ohio Lotto.
Yeah. 4, 11, 18, 38, 50, and the Mega Ball was 24. So if those numbers mean something to you, those numbers, check your ticket, because there is $60 million floating around out there somewhere. And if you are listening, you remember who reminded you that wallet is in your ticket, or that ticket is in your wallet, or maybe hanging on your fridge or something. Yeah. You remember.
And if you just don't want it, we'll take it off your hands.
I got no problem with that whatsoever. It's 99.7 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yep, let's learn you some stuff on a Wednesday morning, make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Like, did you know there's a rare old term for pretending to work while actually doing nothing? It's fudgel. He spent the afternoon fudgling at his desk instead of finishing the report.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think we all know a fudgel.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
We've all
fudgeled before.
Yes. We're fudgling right now.
I remember early in my stand-up career when smoking was still allowed inside. You know, stuff.
Right.
We're talking like the late 1990s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
I would get up on stage, and there was almost always someone, with a cigarette, or I might have a cigarette on me.
Yeah.
And I'd get up on stage, I would light the cigarette, take a couple puffs. Be a good 60 seconds. I'm just standing there.
Quite a cigarette lighting.
Yeah. I'd be smoking them. Well, don't tell me you go to work and get started right away.
Right.
Cheesy, easy joke. Did you know that back when TV was only black and white, 75% of Americans said they only dreamed in black and white. Now less than 12% of people dream in black and white.
But you've been seeing in color your whole life.
Hey.
I don't know.
Something psychological there.
Maybe.
Who knows? But there you go.
Brain's a funny thing.
It is. Did you know Karl Marx had 4 daughters, and he named all of them Jenny? So he really did believe in just distributing things very equally. I mean, we're going to make everything even. Jenny's all around.
It's Marxism to the nth degree.
Right. Did you know there's a law in Alaska that says a person can't stay in a bar once they're drunk? Specifically, an intoxicated person can't knowingly enter or stay where alcohol is sold. And in 2012, officers were actually enforcing the law in Anchorage. But that kind of seems like everywhere. Like if you get cut off,
yeah,
they can ask you to leave. Not only that, but I mean, you can get in trouble for being a little too drunk in a place.
Yeah, definitely. Because they can get in trouble if they let you get
overserve
too drunk.
You. Yeah, for sure. And finally, masculagnia. If you got yourself a little kink, you might have masculagnia. It's a sexual fetish where you're attracted to armpits.
Okay.
I mean, to each their own.
Yeah. I suppose there are things you could do with an armpit.
Crevice is a crevice. Saying. I just want to know, after the armpit,
What?
Do you graduate to the back of the knee? Like have someone bend their leg up?
Why isn't that called the knee pit? Why is that's 'cause the back of the knee really is usually called the knee. And then there's the knee cap on the front. Why isn't that the knee pit?
I mean,
or the leg pit.
I wouldn't call it the knee. Well,
but people do.
I bent at the knee.
I think technically, that is what it is.
Yeah, no, I would fully be on board with knee pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Because, I'd hump me a knee pit. I mean, that is for certain. Nora, I'm coming home! Learning some stuff on a Wednesday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.